Connor, Leon was talking about the go-ahead goal, a 3-2 goal, and how you put it right on his tape, and it was an easy goal for him to score. But it didn't look that easy because he shot it all in one motion. He didn't stop it or anything. Is that one of his strengths, that he can get lots on it without having to stop it first, all in one motion?
Yeah, I mean, he scored a ton of goals like that, so he's obviously figured out how to shoot those. I mean, the guy scored 50, so I think he knows what he's doing in those chances. So definitely not an easy goal by any means. He's still a long ways out there and puts a lot onto it and puts it in a good spot.
And can you talk to how Darnell Nurse just keeps racking up the big goals and the points? Was this offense always there with him, you thought?
You know what? Darnell's a guy that works harder than anyone I've ever seen at his game. Off the ice, on the ice, video, you name it, he does it. So it's an absolute credit to him, how far he's come. I think offensively, maybe not his strong suit at the beginning, but he always had it in him, and I think he's really starting to understand certain plays, and when he's getting his chances, he's putting them away. So it's been really fun to watch him kind of grow into the player that everyone thought he could be.
Derek Fendy's post media.
Connor, I just want to ask you about the confidence of this team and going into the third period down 2-1 to be able to turn this game around. When it's not easy to do against this Winnipeg Jets team.
No, they're a really good team, and they had a good start. I thought we did a great job of just kind of holding on to the game and not letting them get to 3. And that's where Smitty steps in, and Smitty was great again, and kind of let us work our way back into the game. It took all night long, but I thought it was a real good team win.
And when it's tied 2-2 there, do you just kind of look for a break like you guys got for the winner, or you guys going out to try and win the game? Like, what's the kind of mentality there late in the third period?
I mean, you obviously don't want to give anything up. You want to take advantage of your chance if they're willing to give you one. I think it was a nice draw that by Leo that started in the D zone, and Tice makes a good play, Nursey makes a good play, and Jess kind of gets his stick on it to tap it in the middle, and off we go on a 2-on-1. So you get those chances in the third period in a tight game. You need to bear down, and Leo did a great job.
Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Connor, obviously, every game this season seems to be a little bit heightened because they're all divisional ones, but just the outward emotion from a lot of the guys, tonight after goals, teammates scoring, this seemed like a big game for your team. Is that fair? And is it nice to be able to kind of express, outward emotion a lot more? It just seems like maybe Yessy's rubbing off on everybody.
Yeah, Jess isn't afraid to do that. But he earns that. He works so hard, goes to the net hard, makes good plays, keeps pucks alive. He's one of the best forecheckers I think I've seen in a long time. So, he earns those big smiles. So, it's fun to see for a guy like that who has worked hard at his game and come back to the NHL and has been great. He's obviously figured this league out a little bit, and it's fun to watch. Yeah.
You're 18-7 as a team in your last 25 games. That's a pretty substantial amount. That's closing in on half of this season. Do you feel that, this is it, or is there anything, maybe more that you feel your team has to, obviously outside of the playoffs, of course, but is this as confident as you've ever been about your team?
Yeah, definitely. That confidence, you can just feel it kind of throughout the lineup. We're getting contributions from everybody. So, when you're doing that, it's hard not to feel good. From the net out, guys are working hard and buying in, and it's contagious. So, we're trying to build something here. Obviously a long way to go. There's this division is as tight as I've seen. So, we got lots of work to do.
Tony Brar, Oilers TV.
Hey, Connor, before this 3-game winning streak, you guys dropped 2 1-goal games. Yet you guys still remained confident in your guys' game. Now, Leon mentioned earlier that when you guys went down 2-1 heading into the third period, that there was still a sense of confidence. Is there a different sense than years past with this hockey club when it comes to believing in the game plan that you guys have in play, no matter what the score is?
Yeah, for sure. There's that belief there. I think we're doing a better job of holding teams when they are up. I think we've had nights where we're down 1 and we let them get another one and dig ourselves an even bigger hole. So when you're down like that, you got to hold them. And if it takes all period long, it takes all period long, and we'll take our chance when we get it. But I thought tonight we did a good job in the third of taking advantage of our chances.
And you guys have done a really good job of stopping the bleeding whenever you guys lose 1 or 2. For the most part, is resilient the right word to describe your hockey club?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I think that's a big compliment when you're talking about a hockey club. I think just starting to believe, I think is part of it. That's a big part of it. I think anytime guys are believing what you're doing and buying in, it's dangerous, and it's like I said before, it's contagious. So it's a big road trip coming up for us, and we need to continue to do that.
Last question, Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Connor, you mentioned Mike Smith a little bit earlier. Mike turns 39 on Monday, and he was laughing on TV with his giveaway there and the glove save when he's in the highlights, he's usually out of position. So what do you think of those saves in the second period to keep you only, down 1 as opposed to 2?
Yeah, I mean, we all love when he plays the puck. He makes it so much easier for everybody, makes the breakout easier. So, we want him to play the puck, and he's so good at it. So, we put a lot of trust in him, and, 99% of the time he does it better than anyone else. And, that little 1%, sometimes he makes a little mistake, but, he did a great job responding there with that massive save. And then again, in the dying seconds of the second period, he makes a massive save, kind of in front there. So, without those two, it's probably a different game.